actually sure. I think I played about an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay. You know, it's not that bad of a game, actually.
I mean, it's fine. Like I put in my... Someone commented on my thing and I was like, decent game. I just don't think it's a $60 game. I think it's like a $40 game. So far.
Okay.
The story is the gameplay's fun. The story is kind of weird, but wait, we have to do a best of 3. What is it? Who were we?
I don't remember.
Detroit and Seattle.
Mariners. Yeah.
Yeah, because I lost that last game even though it was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, this is the game that counts.
Detroit?
Yeah, it's Detroit versus, hey,
Seattle.
1995, that's pretty cool. I am a 90s, guess when I was born, 95.
Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. And here's the rookie center fielder.
The center fielder, Parker Meadows.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. On the run, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
No ball.
Gilbert, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
One down, base is empty. The tag, and he's out. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
The base pass, with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Wenzel Perez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The lefty fires. Line drive. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Out. Number 2.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Cal Raleigh at the plate now. That's ball 1. Fought off foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Matt Vierland.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, everybody.
Gilbert back to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is a best of 3. 1-1 right now. Detroit versus Seattle.
Right there, just trying to
versus
straighten
Poppy
him up a little
Bryan.
bit so he doesn't have as much outside
Trying to
play
get that
coverage.
3rd win, you know.
Crawford slings to first and quickly 1 away in the second. Here's the second baseman, Colt Heath.
The second baseman, Colt Heath.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Polanco. And he's safe at first.
Why were you running, Polanco? You weren't running. You weren't supposed to run like that.
Dude, I know this game be glitching out a little
For the
bit.
Tigers.
Well, you know that base hit I had?
Yeah.
That pause
That's
too.
off the mark. And that is ball 1.
Mine's not doing terrible, but like I feel like whenever I go to make connection with the ball when I'm swinging the bat, it like freezes.
The Rosarena puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good catch because I cracked that shit.
Trey Sweeney digs in
The
down.
shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Raley. The flip to the pitcher. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back in Arlington, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had, signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
With Swings at the bender for the strikeout.
Batting first, the left fielder.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Look, I just had lag right there.
Yeah, I did too as you went to go swing.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's not like bad or anything. It's just.
Swings through it, and
It's
that's a
probably because they
strikeout.
just want us to buy 25, which I heard is not even better.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. That one fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And he grounds one to the right side. Keith, they get the force, and that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field, and here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Bro, I'm dead serious, dude. I've never gotten a hit with this guy. Anytime I've ever used Detroit, he always goes like 0 for 4.
And the right-hander back to work.
Really?
And a pitch. That one missed. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Polanco. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Kicks and fires. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Good eye in that spot. Meadows leads off first with 1 away. Polanco tossed to second, and that's 2. As we go to the last of the third. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Skubal in his
Jorge
fourth
Poblano,
year,
come on.
27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Lifted in the air right center field. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Here's Josh
Batting
Rojas.
ninth, the third baseman. Rojas.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Hung up in a rundown now.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing.
See, the announcer just said you didn't try to do too much with it. You just ran back and forth, first to second, like 3 times.
Crawford takes low,
And the announcer goes, didn't try to do too much with it.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here comes a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The line of the pitch. Polanco sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Wenzel Perez. Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. The throw to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. Crawford gathers and throws to first. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor Robles.
Skubal back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Dude, this announcer needs to shut the fuck up, dude.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Which one on yours?
This announcer, yeah, talking all this shit like, yeah, you shouldn't be setting up a pitch like that. Like the hitter didn't even waste their time. Then I struck you out with the next pitch. Like, bro, shut up, you fucking announcer.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking
He's
to be
basically saying your
aggressive.
pitching was kind of shitty.
Well, he was like, why would you even throw that pitch right there? Because the hitter didn't even go for it.
Pitches in the dirt.
Right.
I'm like, dude, I
That's what he
switched the
said.
pitches up. Yeah, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Dude.
Swing and a pop off.
Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it.
And that drops foul.
Dude, are you... Come on, bro.
2 outs. And that's through there for a strike. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And a pitch. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Dude, that was a nice bunt, but why was my catcher just standing there?
Position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here is this one.
Now I get the pop out.
In position, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That is the inning.
That's what happens. They get people on base and then pop out or some, some simple.
Back in Arlington, all set.
Yeah, it's funny because we're like pretty good at like outfield, but our batting obviously is not great.
Not always, no.
The pitch.
Yeah, I mean we do have some good games, but
that clips the corner.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and
dude,
it's just
see,
not working
now
out.
my announcer's talking shit saying we're swinging at too many of the first pitches when I didn't even fucking swing at the first pitch.
Rodriguez settles under it. Pulls it in for the out. One
Cool
down.
shit talking
So
announcer, bro.
tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Can you have it like where they don't have an announcer?
I mean, probably, but I do like the
All tied
announcer.
up. We're at the top of
It's
the
kind of
fifth.
funny. I mean, the golf announcers do the same thing.
And they get Torkelson for
Like
the
we will
out.
be putting, and the announcer will literally be like, "Oh
Here's the
yeah," like
shortstop
literally be
at
like,
the
"Oh yeah."
plate. Trey Sweet.
They ain't gonna make this
0-1
one.
so far.
Like
Ain't
shit,
no way.
okay, like I thought I was gonna.
And then they're amazed when you make it.
And first offering is
And then if you
fouled
just
off.
miss it, like they'll be like, "Ooh, right by." Like, oh shit.
Left-hand batter waits.
I already knew I was gonna miss it.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Dude, that motherfucker always be cracking that shit right to somebody's glove, dude.
Didn't he break his bat or?
The last time he swung, he cracked it all the way out, and then you
We
caught
head
it.
to the
Like
bottom
every
of the
time he
fifth.
cracks
And
it,
here is
it just goes to
Justin
someone's
Turner.
glove.
Turner, a guy with great
When's the
back-to-ball
last time
skill.
you got like a real good
Fly ball
hit?
down the line, and that will drop foul.
The last time we played it, the last time we played in like the 9th inning,
The 0-1.
when I made it go into overtime,
Down the line.
that's fair. Foul.
And that is
Yeah.
foul.
I thought it was fair.
It was for a
The
while.
line to the pitch.
The last time I had a home run was 2 games ago.
Fights that one away.
When
the count
Carey
remains
got that
0-2.
home run in the second.
And he
Oh
deals.
man, I fucked that one up.
Well, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I was hoping if I took my time, you'd try to run per second.
I could watch base
Oh,
hits
yeah?
like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And fouled off. The pitch. Line drive. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
This one in the air. Vierling.
How much higher can you get this ball? I mean, Christ.
He's got it. There's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath.
Almost a home run right there.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. What a play. Inning over. New inning getting started. And now Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
The right-hander back to work. And a base hit up the middle.
Holy shit, he actually hit something.
And that turns the lineup over.
Is that your player that you're
He's
talking about?
yeah, but he's a really good catcher though.
So the lineup flips
Like
over.
he be protecting that home plate like a
Getting ready to
motherfucker.
hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Like he launched that shit from behind home plate to second to get you out last game.
Gilbert checks on first. Tries to get back and save. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Runner takes off. Polanco. Safe
No!
at first as they can't make the play.
You weren't supposed to go.
Kerry Carpenter will hit next.
Dude, I need a walk-off home run right here, right now.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Grounder might be 2. The flip, 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now the left fielder, Riley Green, 1 for 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Yes, sir. Dude, we always get going late in the game, I swear.
He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. He's in safely at second as a run scores on the play.
Fucking piece of shit.
And he'll pull into second safely.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Veerling in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
1-2 here. And another ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And up next for Detroit, Colt Heat.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
To the right side, Polanco tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. And here it comes. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run.
There's one. Double play. They
Dude, that was so clean, bro.
Inning over.
I gotta hold you back, dude, for a couple more innings. Come on.
First baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
For anyone tuning in, I appreciate you just chilling. This is a best of 3. There's 2 other streams where we have played. I've played as Detroit. He's been Seattle. It's 1-1. Our last game went into overtime. It was actually a pretty good game. Even though it didn't really start until... Man, we always start late in the game. I swear, it's when we start hitting. It's like we need 6 innings to practice, and then we start getting hits. But this is the 3rd game, so come on, we gotta win.
Gilbert back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Our last series was what? Pittsburgh and the Phillies, right? The Pirates and the Phillies, and I took that one. 2-1. That was also a good series.
All sliders so far in this
I wish that was fair.
The count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
You know why I can't bat for shit, dude? Because I'm impatient.
About what? Trying to hit it?
Yeah, waiting for the ball.
Oh.
Like, I'll be just swinging at whatever, dude, trying to get that shit out of here.
Oh.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Just kept
What was that?
Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it.
He thought I was going home, dude.
There's just no one there to knock it down.
He thought he was, but I didn't throw. You knew where I threw that?
No.
There's one. On to first, double play.
That was a nice double play for sure.
Poetic, and a 3-6-1 is one of those that can just look so clean. It's really easy to mess it up if the pitcher doesn't get there in time, or there isn't good communication with the first baseman.
I love a good double play.
They nailed the execution.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top
What about
half
like
of inning
3?
number
You ever
7.
seen that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not in the game, in real life. I'm sure people have done it in the game.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That would be hard, though. I'm not gonna lie.
And that skips in the dirt.
Maybe not too hard, actually. You'd have to, like, really, you'd have to click every button accurately to hit it, though.
Just a really nice
I'm
slider
talking
down
about,
and in
like,
there.
real
He
life.
wants to get the hitter
Oh, yeah, I've
thinking
seen it in
fastball,
real life.
speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And there's a ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's a base hit. And after grinding through
shit,
that
I won
at-bat,
that battle,
he gets the
dude.
best of him.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here is Parker Meadows.
Dude, every time,
Makes the
motherfucker,
grab
bro.
and that'll end it.
Every time the bat cracks loud as hell, bro. Straight to your glove, dude. I honestly don't want to hear that crack, dude, unless it's a home run. That's when it should, but it cracks when it's a perfect hit.
Good live arm delivers.
Right.
Swing and a ball lifted left field.
But I think it should just crack when it's a home run.
And there's one down.
Like loud as fuck. That's when
Randy
you
Arozarena
make it
up
crack
next
like
for the Mariners.
hurt your ears. Cause dude, if I'm going to hear that crack, ain't no fucking way I want you to catch it.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone,
I messed that
and he's
pitch
gotten
up.
ahead in the count with first.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a bomb.
Nice.
He sends a rocket to left. It's 2-1.
That guy just spanked you.
Turner climbs in on that right side.
Just got spanked.
Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. Foul ball still 0-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The lefty fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch.
1-2.
Line drive, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
And it gets by him. On in between, trying for third now. Here comes the runner. Save.
Dude, how the fuck did my catcher not tag you? That is insane,
The
bro.
swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Bro, my catcher literally had that like at least 4 seconds before you were at the base, and he still did not tag you.
Yeah.
Hit in the air, right field. Settles under it. And that ends the inning.
Alright, come on. You gotta hit a homer.
We're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Oh, 1 down. Way out front for strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone. And
caught him looking for the K.
The left fielder, number 31.
And the batter now, Riley Green. One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-2 now. Got him. 2 out. So digging in, Wenzel Perez.
now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Towards first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Victor Robles. Line to kick the pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, 0-for-3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Now a fly ball to right center. Meadows on the move to the alley. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No play. That's an infield single.
Word. Whoa, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what the fuck?
To maybe get creative on
All my players literally. No, dude, that was the
Jittering
game.
all.
Like, all my
Jittering
players
all
just
around.
scattered all over. Like, what the fuck?
In the air, right side. Perez sizing this one up, brings it in.
My pitcher absolutely
And the
misses the
inning
catch,
is
and then
over.
my second baseman runs to the outfield, and then my outfielder runs to first base. Like, what the fuck, dude?
We go to the ninth, and now Matt Vierling.
Number 8, Matt Vierling.
And a pitch.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ball.
That one inside, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's
Wouldn't
the ball.
chase that time. Right-hander kicks, deals,
Ball three.
and downstairs. Robles makes his way towards it. Oh, he can't hang on. Go ahead, run
All
out.
right,
that I've
And
never
next up
seen
for the
happen
Tigers,
before.
Colt Heat.
Where he catches it
Your base runner,
drop
you've
In
got
the
to stay
game,
down
yeah, in
here,
the
look
game,
for
I've never
anything
seen him
in the
miss
dirt.
cut.
Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Out towards right center field, and it falls.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Tried to.
That's a base hit. In to score from third. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now a chance for Trey Sweeney. Polanco tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball 1.
Polanco tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's the center fielder.
Yeah, all I hear in the back of my
We just
headphones.
saw another really good swing
That
in
guy's
that last
scoring.
at bat. It didn't result in a hit, but those types of cuts are the reason why they're playing with the lead right now.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball
1
1.
ball, no strike.
Torkelson on third with 2 out. Righty delivers. Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Come on, fucker.
And they get the out after the ricochet.
Ooh, that
Damn.
was almost
Is
another
that-
run, dude.
It was like he.
Bottom 9, and now for Seattle. Randy
Alright, dude, all I
Arozarena.
gotta do is hold you off 2 runs, dude. I gotta do it.
Here comes a pitch. And a base hit.
Not like that though.
That was a good hit. That guy's the one who hit the home run.
He was able to shoot that pitch the other way
Was it?
and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out.
That's the guy that spanked you when you hit the home
Ray
run.
Polanco. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Green hurries it back.
All right,
in.
home run.
And 2
All I
on
need.
now as they try to rally here.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it.
Line, and that's a base hit. Arozarena flies around third. To the plate, and he's out. but one run is in to score. The tag and
Oh
gets the
my
ball
God,
game.
that was
It
so
seemed like from the
clean,
first pitch
dude.
of this ballgame, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory?
Dude,
An
that one
excellent
made me
job
get
of
out of my
continuing
chair
to just
right there,
throw with the
dude.
catcher put down.
Was that the
Navigated
win?
through this ballgame
Yeah,
with
dude,
jam
that
here,
last
jam
play
there,
was,
but ultimately it
dude,
was
that
an
was
outstanding
good.
outing.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm
All
John
right, dude, that's
Shelby.
best of
We'll see
3,
you
dude.
soon.
So we got to start a new series next time. Anyone that tuned in, I appreciate you. That's gonna be it for this one. Hope to catch you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.